How's it going, guys? It's Wexxim Investing here. And first of all, I just want to take a moment to genuinely thank every single one of you for the insane support lately. The channel, the videos, and especially on the Discord, it's grown so much and more than I could have ever expected. Now we've reached the point where we're the biggest CS2 investing Discord out there, and that happens because of how strong and active this community is. So seriously, thank you. In today's video, we're going to be covering the top 3 sticker capsules to invest in before 2026. Now, I want to be very clear here from the start. There are many great capsules on the market right now. And just because your capsule isn't mentioned in this video doesn't mean it is bad. But for this list, I'm focusing on 3 capsules that I personally believe have a good upside while still maintaining a realistic risk profile. To make this list, every single capsule has to meet 3 criteria: a strong and consistent demand, a low or at least fairly low and shrinking supply, and a fairly good liquidity. If the capsule fails one of these, it did not make the list. So, starting off with number 3, we've got the DreamHack 2014 Legends Hollow Foil Capsule. This is an older capsule that for a very long time was moving very slow. But if you look back historically over the past 10 years, it has a spike about every 2 to 3 years. And I have for a long time tried to figure out why this spike happens. And recently, I saw the clear behavioral change. It was very clear that it had to do with the Western and Eastern markets. Right now, around 92% of the remaining supply sits on the Western markets. But if we look at buffs specifically, there are only 7 capsules listing for sale. So what happens is that 1 or 2 capsules sell and buff, the Eastern supply dries up completely, and the Western reacts almost instantly to this. And when the Western markets react, price discovery kicks in. And we can look here, looking at these screenshots across different time frames, you can clearly see the same pattern repeat every single time. So the supply is extremely low. The stickers are genuinely loved and used, although they're fairly expensive, and high liquidity on Western markets. And right now you can cop them for about $300, and I wouldn't be surprised if this costs $500 by the end of the year. That's a 40% increase, and I think it's much higher odds that the DreamHack capsule goes up 40% than the Paris capsule hitting 50 cents. So that's why I put the DreamHack at number 3. Hey everyone, I just launched my brand new website, wexximinvesting.com, where you can see all of my personal investments and watch deep dive videos of the CS2 skins economy. And on my website, you can also join our growing Discord community. Inside the Discord, you'll meet tons of people with the same interests. We analyze graphs together, we buy items together, and every single month we do giveaways for all members. We've connected over 2,000 inventories to a bot to track any market manipulation going on, giving us early signs before any big move happens. Last month alone, we found some incredible opportunities together, and seeing this community grow truly warms my heart. And if you want to, you can also send any item that you own, and we will all analyze it together. Head on over to wexximinvesting.com. Let's jump into the video again. Moving on to number 2. This was honestly the hardest pick on the list. There's so many capsules that I could have chosen from here, but most of them fail on 1 out of 3 categories. Either it's too much supply, not enough demand, or prices is so high that its upside is limited. Yes, I could mention the Katowice 2014, but realistically, that's not an option for most investors watching this video. I also seriously considered the Berlin capsule because visually it looks okay, the supply is very low, but in the end the demand was just not there at all. And that's not what I want in a safer long-term hold. So instead, I landed on the Antwerp 2022 capsules. Now Antwerp does have a large supply, and that's why I normally don't recommend it. There's no accurate way to know how many capsules exist, but there is one rough method people use, and again, I need to stress this. These numbers are not accurate. They are not accurate at all. So no need to comment that, oh, these numbers are wrong. I'm telling you right here on this video, these numbers are not accurate. But they are meant to give you a very rough directional estimate. The method is taking all listed items and timing them times 100. Using that, we get roughly Paris, 97 million capsules left. Antwerp, 14 million capsules left. RMR, 29 million capsules left. Stockholm, 700,000 capsules left, and Austin 14 million capsules left. Now take these numbers with a massive grain of salt, because sometimes this estimation doesn't even work at all. I'm just using it for the reference of this video because I know how historically it's been fairly accurate, even though it completely does not make sense on other items. So what's interesting using this method is that Antwerp and Austin have a similar supply and levels, but Austin has borders, which historically perform worse over time. Antwerp, on the other hand, has clean, borderless stickers, maintains consistent demand, and is extremely liquid. Even with millions of capsules, they still move very well every single day, which is something you cannot say about most high supply items. And every single day, the supply is going down day by day by day. So that's why I'm putting Antwerp at number 2. And for number 1, of course, it's the Challenger Stockholm capsule. Now this one honestly is in a league of its own. It combines low supply, elite design, and extremely strong demand, which is basically the holy trinity of CS investing. I've talked about this capsule before and nothing has changed. It features stuff like the Mini Titan Holo, the Mouse Holo, clean, vibrant colorways all across all of the stickers, and some of the most desirable non-border stickers ever released. On top of that, it's part of the Stockholm collection, which already on its own has a very low supply, and the Challenger capsule is one of the lowest supply out of the Stockholm capsules. Now, we recently ran a poll on the Discord asking which capsule do you want to invest in and own. And 72%, hundreds of investors, voted for the Stockholm Challengers capsule. That is a kind of consensus that doesn't happen often, and that tells you a lot about the collector's psychology right now. Going into 2026, these 3 capsules alone stand out because they aren't based on hype. They're based on the fundamentals. Low supply, real demand, and at least a decent liquidity. So let me know in the comments which capsule you're investing in, and don't forget to join the Discord. We're moving to monthly payments from the 1st of January. So if you want to lock in your lifetime membership, you can head on over to Wexxim Investing. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.